Hello, I'm back after about trillion zillion years. I'm playing on my regular Minecraft world today because I don't know actually. I just want to. I haven't played Minecraft in a while. I've been really busy. It's a little funny. I thought like I thought it'd be easy to keep up with the recording a couple of entries a week or maybe one a week. And right as I thought I was getting into it, I don't know. Things started happening. But yeah, this is my usual world. There's about a trillion villagers, which means I should probably go somewhere that isn't here because it's gonna lag my computer. Um but what am I doing? Oh, I just updated this world and I want to make like a little zoo or something. I don't know. Um yeah, life happened, which I kind of knew might happen because it's a classic thing of like for a few days I start a new hobby and am like incredibly into it, and then I just fall off. I don't. I do want to keep up with this because I think it's cool and it's nice to like learn something new. But anyway, life. Uh, yeah. So I don't really have anything I wanted, or I have a lot of things I want to talk about today. I didn't really come up with like any particular subject because I just figured, I'll just update everything. But I feel like there's a lot. I don't know, there's a lot and there's nothing at the same time. My life is like, things are happening, whether they're interesting and like new to me, but I feel like if I was normal, it would just be like, it would be normal. Never mind, I don't know. I'm like stalling right now. Um, I have to think about what I'm about to say. I guess I'll start from the beginning. After I recorded the last video, I recorded another one where I was talking about nothing. I think I was talking about books I'd read and movies I'd watched. I was talking about the Wuthering Heights movie. This was when I recorded this. That was when that was like big news, or like when it just come out. I've been watching, dude, in my unemployment, I've been watching so many movies. It's kind of awesome. But I was talking about the Wuthering Heights movie. I was talking about how just like I don't have that much of an opinion about it. What am I doing? Uh anyway, the audio got like really messed up. So I had to I re-recorded it and just like, what is it? How did it even get down here? Um and I was just talking about basically the same thing but worse. And so anyway, what I'm trying to say is I made another video like right after the last one, and I just never like quite finished like editing it, and I never uploaded it, and I don't think I will because it's not even worth it. So yeah, I think this is the fourth entry, and it's been about, I want to say 2 weeks, but it's maybe been three. I don't know. I have no sense of time. But I'm just running around. I don't know. They always mess up my crops, dude. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life. And am I getting somewhere? I don't know. Maybe. I I'm going kind of crazy. I talked about this extensively before, that I'm living with, like, I moved back in with my parents, and it's been making me insane because it'd make anyone insane because that's just how it is. Graduating from college and moving back in with your parents, it's like such a widely relatable experience. I feel like to people in your early 20s, and it sucks. Like, I feel like I have like really nice parents, and it, but like it just objectively, and like no matter what, like it sucks to go from like living freely with your friends in college to moving in with your parents. Um, but I don't know. They kind of like they fully admit that they like fucked up by getting a dog, and it's sad because I really like the dog. He's so like funny, and it's awesome to have a dog. But god damn, they just take for granted I'm gonna care for it, and like they planned this entire vacation, um, and they didn't check that I would be like available and willing to watch the dog, which it's like I kind of see what like I get it because I don't have a job. I'm looking for a job, so it's like, yeah, why wouldn't I be available to watch the dog? But they knew I was it's a long story, but I'm like volunteering to help with this uh like theatrical production, a play at the school where I just graduated, because it's like I kind of regret it because I don't like theater at all. It's just like anyway, but it's like my like one of my best friends is the director, so I was like, yeah, let me help. Anyway, this is like I was busy during the weekends because I'm like I promised to help with that. I was like, and it's like I don't know. It wouldn't have been a big deal for me to back out. Like they have other people, and I was just like painting boxes and stuff, and like moving and stuff, and like drilling pieces of the set together. And someone else could have done it, but it was like a few days before they were leaving on this vacation, and they were like, it's a long story. They didn't tell me they were going and relying on me to watch the dog until it was too late to get like someone else to do it, basically. And then they got mad at me that I didn't tell them that I had plans. But like I don't know if it should have been my responsibility to make sure their dog was going to be watched when they went on vacation. And like I'm here for 90% of the week, but I just have to go help with the show like a couple of days. And again, I could back out. I could have backed out, and it would have been not the end of the world. But it made me so mad that they just like took for granted that what didn't have any plans for this entire week and didn't even like sit down and tell me that they were relying on me. They just thought it'd be fine. I guess it made I don't know. It's like I don't even know. Um, but yeah, my I was sitting there in our kitchen with my mom, and she was like, "Shit, we're not gonna be able to get a dog sitter." And then she was like muttering under her breath, like, "Oh, it's gonna suck if we have to cancel our vacation, and like, it's gonna like, it would have been nice if you told us that you had responsibilities." Like, what? Why did you assume I didn't? Still a person. I don't know. Why did you think I could just sit in your house the entire week? And it's annoying because like I don't want to take for granted that I'm living with them for free. And they were like, yeah, you have to like do stuff you don't want to do when you're living with your parents because like that's just how it is. And we had to do that too, and we were your age. And it's like, I'll watch the dog. Like I don't care. I don't know. Like it's just the fact they assumed that I would be completely willing to just like not do anything this week so that I could care for their dog. Or like, it's not that I can't do anything. Like, I could. I don't know. It's like I could. I need bookshelves. I could. It's fine if I can like drive basically I needed to go to the school that's like an hour and a half away, so it'd be fine to drive there and then like be at the school for a couple hours helping with the set and then drive back. And I was like, yeah, I'll make it work. But I was also so mad just because they were blaming me for the fact that they didn't even consider that I wouldn't be able to watch their dog without them even telling me in advance that I was going to need to watch their dog. Like, they told me a little bit in advance, but they were like, I don't know. I was so mad. I've like never, I don't know if I've ever been that mad. I was like, and I'm not doing a good job of explaining it, but I don't know. It made me so mad. I was like shaking. And then my mom was like, whatever, never mind. It just made me so mad. But it's fine. I don't know. Uh so yeah, that's like what's been one thing. And then I don't know, I'm so desperate to move out at this point. Um I've been doing a lot of thinking about like what I want to do cuz I don't know. I've been just, like struggling to exist, I feel like. And part of it is being confined to the house. Like, I don't know. I thought I could like go visit my friends and stuff during this period that I'm not working, but my parents have made it really hard and I'm so annoyed. Like, and they fully admit that it was a mistake for them to get a dog. My dad was like, yeah, he was definitely a mistake, but he's our mistake, which is like very cute. But I was like, he's your mistake. He's not mine, dude. I don't know. And I feel like I'm the one that's getting like fucked over. But anyway, no, they're also. I don't know, because they planned this whole vacation. Whatever. Anyway, I'm done. I'm gonna talk about the next thing. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do because I'm pretty desperate to move out. I would say, like obviously, I don't know. It's weird because my parents are very nice and like I do like them. I think I have a above average relationship with my parents. Probably I would say, especially as a yeah. I don't know, but I just can't. I just can't. Like I'm. It makes me so just frustrated that I can't like usually I would go to like the park and go on a walk or something if I was feeling depressed, but now it's like I have to put the freaking like dog in the cage or take him, which is a whole thing because he's not well behaved and he's not. The other thing is that they left. I don't. How do you have a dog that's like not fully house trained and just go on a vacation and just leave him to me? What the hell? It makes me so like mad. I've cleaned so much piss and shit off the floor in the past couple days, but I don't know. And then it's like, if they're like, I tried my best. I don't know. I don't like. I use the cleaning supplies. They didn't. I don't even know, dude. Whatever. I'm done. I'll move on to the next thing. It's not interesting. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm trying to decide what I'm doing. Cause it's a situation of like I have like a good relationship with my parents, and they're nice people, and I'm lucky I can live here, and I know all of that. But like, I don't know. Oh yeah, usually I'd just like go somewhere if I was like feeling shitty, and I'd just go for a walk, and that's. I do have a like, uh, I don't know. I'll just disclose I have like some like mental illness, but like, it runs on my mom's side, I think. Of just like it's annoying because there's like not anyway. Usually I manage it pretty well. Like I'll go on a walk or something, but the dog being here makes it so much worse. Like I can't like I don't know. I could go for a walk. Maybe I'm making excuses. Sometimes it's hard to tell. I don't know. But I feel like the dog is like he's like improving everything because like having a dog is so awesome. Obviously. Uh but the fact like my parents like I put so much of the responsibility on me, and like that's fine. I don't mind the responsibility. I mean, I do, but I don't know. Like I want to be able to like come in, like clean my room and stuff, but then I have to put the dog in the cage. And it's like most things that I want to do, I just have to put the dog in the cage because he can't come into my room while I'm cleaning it because he'll eat everything. Like the problem isn't the dog. The fact is they got a dog. The problem is the fact they got a puppy. Like I can't leave him alone for a second or he'll like piss and shit on the floor and like eat everything and like chew on the furniture and stuff. And I can't like bring him to my room while I'm cleaning my room because he'll eat everything and piss and shit on the floor and everything, and it drives me crazy. And I can't uh like I've been wanting to play. I'll get back to this because this is actually like somewhat important. But anyway, as someone recommended Disco Elysium to me, and I want to play it really bad, but I have it on my computer. I have a desktop computer like in my room, and I can't play the game because then I have to put the dog in the cage. So it's like, okay, I'm trying to find like as many things as I can do that I could do like in our kitchen, which is where the dog is, where he can like be free roam outside of the cage because I feel bad leaving him in the cage all day. Um, which so I've been like writing a lot, writing, more writing, working on like cover letters, and I've applied to a good amount of jobs. Well, I don't know. Some of them I just feel like it's such a waste of time because I'm like I know I'm not qualified for this, but I don't know. There's one I'm hopeful for that I actually am like quite qualified for. I pray. I'm really praying, and I also got like, it's the only job I've applied to I think where I got a email response back like right after where they were like, "Hi Kaya, thanks for applying. We'll get back to you soon." I was like, oh, I want to work at this place. They actually reply when you apply. Uh, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. So I've been writing a lot, which is good. That's actually good, but most of it is like not gonna see the light of day ever, and the rest is just cover letters that are probably gonna be wasted, and that's okay. That's how it goes. Uh, what else have I been doing? Like, it's annoying. Oh, they have a TV. I've been watching some movies. Last night I watched Hell House LLC. I love found footage, by the way. I'm so dude, I'm so excited for the Backrooms movie. I feel like I've like never been this excited for a movie in my entire life. I'm so excited. I've been seeing a lot of movies lately. Anyway, um but yeah, even doing that stuff is like frustrating. I already have like, I don't know. I want to let me think about what I'm about to say. Yeah. I sit at the kitchen counter. The dog walks around the kitchen. He was like, I was trying to write stuff, and he was chewing on the carpet, and I didn't like catch him in time. So now there's a hole in the carpet, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna get like, I don't. My parents are like, they're so nice, but they're a little unpredictable. I feel like sometimes, and I'm like, they, they're gonna be like, I hope they're not mad at me for the dog chewing a hole in the carpet, because like it was my responsibility, yes, to like supervise him and make sure he wasn't chewing a hole in the carpet. But it's like either I don't even know how to like keep him under control. He's crazy. He's a puppy, like but he's like out of control. I swear, he doesn't listen to me very well. I don't know, but I don't know. I guess like it's like yeah, I don't know. I failed my responsibility to keep him from being destructive, but I don't know if it's reasonable to ask me to just like stare at him when I have stuff to do. Like my parents have like can't like comprehend the fact that I have stuff to do, which is I get it. Like I don't know. They might like I guess I'm like freeloading off them in a way. I'm like I'm not trying to. I'm trying to pull my weight and like do chores and stuff, but they like I feel like they just don't like I don't know. They don't like respect that I have like a life. They just are like I don't know. It's really frustrating. But yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm becoming desperate to move out. Basically, is what I'm saying. I want to like. I have to think about like. I don't know. I've been trying to budget and stuff. Again, I don't have a job, which is. I don't know, cause my dad like I don't my they want me to get like a like begin like no I don't know. I feel like the expectation in general, not just my parents, but like for my school and stuff, it's like I need to like begin my career. Like I need to get like I've said this a bunch. I want to like be a librarian, and I feel like I need to get like a decent library job. So I'm like a I don't know, but the thing is like I'm at the weird spot where like I don't have a lot of experience, so like it's it's like I need an entry level job, but I don't know. It's the classic thing of like every job wants you to have experience, so it's impossible to get experience. Like I feel like everyone deals with that. Anyway, I don't know, but I've been thinking about it a lot, and I'm like, do I actually? I'm not afraid to like start my career. I kind of don't. I feel like I'm still a kid. Obviously, yeah. I actually had my birthday since the last entry, so now I'm 22. So it's like, can I say that I'm a kid? I don't know. That's maybe kind of like pathetic. It's sad, but I don't know. I'm an adult, but I don't know. Starting a career is scary. I don't want to be locked into something like my whole life. Even though I'm like, I do care about like libraries, and like I feel like it's a like I genuinely am like every experience I've had like I don't know. I don't trying to get like a how long? I'm so bad. I'm so let me see how long I've been recording. 20 minutes already. Okay, anyway. I want to move out, and I have no but I don't have a job. I have a good amount of savings because I knew this was gonna happen. I knew like I was gonna go crazy living with my parents. Everyone goes crazy living with their parents, I feel like. Um, and I don't want to be like too bad because I haven't really like I know people where um I don't know. I know I'm lucky. Like I've very good parents, in general. But uh, it's just like having a really controlling roommate. It's just crazy. I don't know. But well, it's not because your roommate pays for everything or like most things, and then has like the authority to demand to track your phone. It's so weird. It's like I'm not really okay with this. I'd rather struggle to pay for things myself and have like some amount of privacy and freedom than have things provided for me, but like have my phone tracked and like need to say where whenever I leave the house and like I don't know. And that's the other thing about the dog. I feel like it gives my parents like a really convenient excuse to just have like a tab on me at all times, which is fair. It's so weird being I don't know, cuz that's the thing. My parents were like, we understand how you feel. It's hard to like all of a sudden have to do all your childhood chores again as an adult. And it's like I really don't care about the chores. I just care about the fact that like I have to ask permission to leave the house. And like I don't know. It's not like is it it's like they don't call it asking permission. They just say like they want to know where I am and like when I'm going to be back to like take the dog out and stuff. But like then they'd offer their opinion on everything, so it kind of feels like I'm asking permission. Um, like okay, I like came up with a pretty good compromise, I think, where I was like, this was after my parents revealed that like it was a problem that I had to go help with the play at my school because they needed me to watch the dog. I was so mad. I was like shaking. Um, I just forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I came up. I was like, I'd had the idea. I've been thinking about this. I want to go. I feel like I could like. I've been wanting for so long to go on a road trip, like by myself and just drive all around and like sleep in my car and stuff when needed. And I genuinely feel like I can do it. Like, uh, I have like a pretty big car and I can sleep in it easily. And B, like, it would eat through basically all of my savings. But the funny thing is, worked so hard to save up money while I was in college. But it's still not enough to like get an apartment and live by myself. So it's like, what am I doing? I don't know. It's so like annoying that like I am happy that I saved up money. Obviously, like it's been very useful to me right now when I'm unemployed. Like I wouldn't be able to like go see movies and stuff if I hadn't saved money up. But it's also like it's not really doing that much for me because once I get a job, it's like great. I can save up more money. I don't need to rely on my savings as much anymore. But not having a job, it's like even though I've saved up like a good amount of money for someone my age, it's still not enough to like. It would cover probably like maybe 2 months of living expenses, which is like meaningless. I don't know. It's again, it's good to have. Anyway, I'm like, how about I like buy a like some decent camping gear and like map out a trip to like as many state like campsites as I can because those are pretty cheap to stay at like and then map out like truck stops and whatnot so I can take a shower and just live in my car for like as long as I can or like not as long as I can but maybe like a month and a half or something and I would like do this in the fall and I would travel all around and I have a friend in California who I really want to go see um and I could go see her and then just drive back. Oh, I kind of that's a bit of a slight dox because that yeah anyway across the basically cross country road trip. It would be so awesome. I really want to do that. Um, and I told my parents, and they're like, "It's not safe. You can't be doing that because it's not safe." And I was like, I don't know. I'll buy like a taser. I don't care if it. Yeah. What? Anyway, but it's like I don't know. I guess I have to like. Can they stop me from doing it if they don't want me to? I don't know. It's weird because it's like yeah I don't know I'm like living with them and stuff and uh I feel like they could it, yeah or like I don't know what they would do if they really weren't okay with it and wanted to stop me from going. Maybe I don't know. I'm worried about it though. I don't want to be like living with my parents. My parents have like financially quite dependent on them, I would say. So being in a position where they're like mad at me as I'm living with them and am dependent on them is not very good. Which is why I'm afraid to like disobey their wishes. which is why everything I do, since they need to have tabs on me, like at all times, whenever I tell them what I'm doing, I feel like I'm asking for permission. And it's just annoying because I can mostly take care of myself. I'm a little stupid, and like I said, I'm still a kid in a big way, I'd say. But I don't know. I want to figure things out, and I'm not figuring anything out by like I don't know, sitting at home in the kitchen. I want to like I was thinking that I could multitask by working on job applications and having a my roommate in college used to do this. She would work on homework and have DoorDash open and just go do DoorDash orders while she was doing homework. I'm like, I could do that. That would be good. But I don't know. It's complicated with the dogs, and then I have to put him in and out of his crate over and over again as I come and go. Um, which is fine, except he hates it and he runs away when I try to do it. So bad. And then I don't know. I feel like I'd have to like hide it. I don't know if my parents would like it or not. But hiding stuff from them is impossible because, like I said, they track my phone. So weird. I'm also trying to like get into dating, and it's impossible, basically. Well, it's not impossible, but it's incredibly stressful when my parents are tracking my phone and like keeping tabs on my whereabouts. And like it's kind of embarrassing. I don't know. It's stupid. Especially, I don't know. I have to like I don't always want to tell them. I feel like it's bad. It's annoying to be like I have a date, and then they're gonna be like, "How did it go?" Like I don't know, dude. I don't know. I was like, I've been trying to like go stay with my old roommates, like sleep on their couch, and if last weekend I did that, and I stayed on their. My roommate has a blow up mattress now, so which it was very nice. I got to sleep on a blow up mattress. It was very comfortable. So I went there, and then I'd had a it's stupid. I had a date, so I went from my roommate's apartment, my ex roommate that is, because now I'm living with my parents. But I went. I don't know. It's just like but it's like stressful because I'm like I don't want my parents to check my location and be like, "What the hell are you doing here or there?" You know. But like I don't know. I guess I just need to be like, "Hey, I have a date today," but I feel like it's not their business. But it is. I don't know. It's so annoying. Get me out of here. But yeah, I feel like car camping is a good option. I just applied for a job that would be just a summer job, and it's like an internship. So it's just for the summer, and it would also actually be field related to my like career. So I'm like, this is the would be the perfect compromise. Like, oh yeah, I already talked about this. Sorry, this is the one where the guy responded and was like, hey, thanks for applying, and I was like, "Ah, please, please, dude, that would be so ideal. Something where I'm not like locked in, because my parents were like, I don't know. I've been pushing the car camping thing. I feel like they might come around. And again, even if they don't, I don't know. Maybe I can still go, but um, they were like, well, you're not locked in to whatever job you get. You can apply for like a good like full-time job and then just quit when you're ready to go, when it's time for you to go on a trip or ask for leave or something. But I know that as soon as the time comes for me to do that, my parents are gonna give me a hard time about doing that. Uh, I don't know. So annoying. I just want to like feel like a human. I want to like just go on dates and go on walks and like leave my house and clean my room without feeling like I need to go set a timer for every 40 minutes to make sure the dog hasn't shit himself and exist and go see my friends and drive the car and I don't know. I don't. I'm just sitting at home. And I have to ask permission to go do anything. My parents have to know all of my business, even though I'm an adult. Ah. Yeah. Another thing. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna talk a little more about dating because it is a bit new to me, which is why I know my parents are gonna make a big deal of it, and it's silly. But I finally met this. I met a guy that I like. He's cool. I actually like. I don't know, but yeah. For context, I'm bi, but my parents are gonna be like sad. I feel like my dad is gonna be sad that I'm dating a guy and not a girl. But so I'm like, I don't want to tell them, but I have to because it's like sneaking around is not good for anyone, and I know that. That's so annoying though. I just want to live, going insane. But that's okay. That's what it's like to be a young adult, I suppose. But yeah. I also am just like I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I'm like I said this earlier. I'm afraid to get locked into a career. Right now, like obviously at some point, but even though I feel like this is what I want right now, I don't know. I kind of like maybe I should work at a. I don't know. My parents just like want me to apply to jobs that are like gonna like be a huge thing for my career, and I don't know. Anyway, they're flexible. They're not giving me that hard a time, especially considering that it's been like a couple of months and I am still unemployed, and they're not being that bad. Like they could be so much worse about it, and they're not. Like I'm so for like they're very nice people. I'm just I'm just 22, which is never good. Okay, I feel like it's been like at least 40 minutes. 37. Okay. Um. Yeah. Goodbye.